Okay. Let me pause and minimize that. Alrighty. Hello, hello. Let us see how today goes. Yeah, same for me, Electro. Yeah, there's a lot artsy. It's crazy. It's really cool. Anyway, hi guys, how are you guys doing today? I'm only giving this like a few more attempts because this is gonna hurt my arm too much if I like play too much. That's enough. I got 67 on this, by the way, somehow. Here, I'll show what it's actually like. Oh, no clip. Oh. Like, it goes fucking down at the end. Like, it goes slightly up and then slightly down. Nice. I don't know why I made it like this, but it goes up, like, a little bit. And then here, it starts going down a little bit, which makes it probably harder. That is fun, artsy. That sounds like so much fun. Yeah, we're cooked, man. I did upload the level, by the way. It's not quite, you know. Oh, wait, it's not the right version. Is it? Oh, I don't know anymore. Whatever. No. Anyway. I'm gonna warm up with Random Wave for a little bit. I don't know, how long of a flag even is that? It sounds like it'd be like a 10-hour flight. Nine to 10, yeah. That's crazy. Oh, that's nice, yeah, Electro. I don't know though, like, I don't know how sometimes like you look at like some tickets for flights and shit and like they'll be like so cheap as well. Like, I don't know how some airlines have like the cheapest flights ever. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me how there are like tickets for like $100 sometimes. Like, how? It seems really cheap for like a 5-hour flight or something. Like, how are we doing this? Sometimes even less. Like, it's crazy. Dude, yeah, nah, you should be lucky not to have to go to Amsterdam. Like, Schiphol is fucked here. Like, the airport is cooked. Like, I think I screenshotted something that I could show. Wait. Fuck, I have it on my phone. Let me send it to myself real quick. If I even screenshot that. They have beds. Like, they literally set up beds in fucking, like, the airport here. No, I didn't screenshot it. Oh, unfortunately, well, I can't show it then. My bad. I thought I saved it. It's chill usually, but it's not now, Artsy, because, like, we're having, like, really thick snow. Like, we have snow basically, like, 2 days of the year usually, and not even, like, a third of what we have now. And now it's been, like, 4 days, and it's cooked. Like, it is, like, completely shut down, basically. Not completely shut down, but it's fucked. Like, they had to literally set up, like, fucking beds for people to, like, sleep on. It's like, I don't know how many flights. I think, like, 600 flights or something were cancelled. Yeah. It's so cooked. The Netherlands is so chopped at dealing with, like, snow, bro. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Unforge. I get money, yay. Good. Welcome back. Oh, come on, bro. I like keep doing this, man. Like, I have such a solid like path to like getting really far, and then I just kill myself in the like stupidest way. I think this level is unironically gonna keep me like stuck forever if I ever like truly try to beat it. I don't stand a chance, I think. Hello, Sleepy. How's it going? Okay. I know that, like, the LDM, like, changes the camera movement, but goddamn, this is so, like, atrocious to look at. But this makes it so, like, those long stretches are more doable. But goddamn, how do you even read this? Ah! I don't know what I'm doing. It feels so fucked. What's up, Naliva? How's it going? 35 to 100? Nice. Good stuff. Okay, low-key, the long stretches are actually easier that way, but goddamn, my head doesn't like it. Okay. That was a cool pattern. Bro, I fucking keep throwing, man. That was a cool pattern, though. I really like the, like, waving up thing there. That was cool. Sup, Sander? How's it going? It'll probably slow down, but that's, like, fine, right? Like, you've been doing really good. How hard even is that level? I know it's like hard, but like I don't really have an idea of how hard. Why did we need to die there? Very good, nice. Good there. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. I thought it was like easier than Firework though, like a decent bit. But I guess I'm misremembering. That's crazy. How long have you been playing it? Like 5 days? Like you've been making super fast progress. That's crazy. No way. That's kind of cool. Don't worry about it, you're fine. I'm not English either. Cooked. You know, I'm gonna sound crazy when I say this, but I actually ironically feel like if I play something like Arctic Lights, I would get better at this level. I know that sounds weird, but like, I feel like I just... The reason I'm so bad is because I don't have wave stamina. Like, I cannot do like long stretches of wave very well. Okay, that was a cool pattern. Like, a little unfortunate way to kill myself, I guess. Yeah, that's crazy. GD randomizer, I have not. I've seen it though. My hardest is Thinking Space. I'm gonna play Frostbite very soon, by the way. Just I want a few more attempts to warm up a little, but like I'm good basically. I'm gonna stop playing this very soon. Just want to see if I can get like one more okay attempt in or something. Yeah. No, oh no, I've had the same conversation with Damon. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I know a lot of people who enjoy Arctic Lights. I say a lot, like quite a few. Like 3 or 4 people who have enjoyed it. But yeah, no, I've had a similar conversation. Like, Damon was talking about how, like, he was talking, like, you know, how, like, he wanted to push himself. I think it was around Calcor. When he beat Calcor, he was talking about how, like, it took him, like, so much effort for something that, like, didn't really push him. Or something along those lines. And it made me realize that I'm kind of, like, in that same position now. Because last year, I beat, like, almost exclusively, like, third hardest. I beat, like, 4 levels as the third hardest. And then, like, a 5th hardest, and then Atomic Cannon is, like, an 8th hardest, or whatever. And, like, I think it helped me build up my skill a lot, but I think that's, like, exactly why I'm playing Frost Spirit now, because that really resonated with me. Like, it made me realize, like, I'm spending so much time on levels, like, anyway. Like, I think I can just do something harder than Thinking Space and be fine. And, like, keep pushing myself. Which I don't know, I'm very excited for that, because I feel like I'm just in the perfect spot to start doing hardest now. God, fucking stop choking like that, bro. God damn, I get a little nervous around there. That's probably why I die so much. Yeah, it's super worth it, yeah. Even hardest. It's funny because like the last time I beat a hardest is like over 4 years ago for me. It makes sense though because I really jumped so hard to get to Thinking Space. Like from Sonic Wave to Thinking Space for someone who is not very naturally skilled like me is actually like, you know, it makes sense that I got super stuck after for a while. Also, the only hardest I truly attempted in the meantime was, like, Zodiac, and I did get 97 on, like, 3 times, but that level has cooked me so hard. I'm so excited, though, because I feel like I'm finally at the point where I can go back to Zodiac soon and actually finish it, and, like, start playing, like, harder levels. Like, I feel confident. Like, I think I've really worked my way up to the point where hard levels are now a thing I can do. Like, I don't know, I feel confident. I think that's probably the most important thing in this game. My favorite level is Thinking Space. Turn this up. I think, yeah. I do think that I'm in a very good spot to beat hard levels. Like, I know for some people it, like, seems crazy, but, like, day 22 on a, like, new hardest with, like, 76 and, like, a bunch of deaths in the 70s. Like, I think I'm in a very good spot, yeah. Because, like, I just naturally take a long time on levels, and that's fine. I think my skill more than anything is, like, determination. Like, I'm very good at sticking with levels, generally speaking. There's exceptions, but, you know. I think after this, like, yeah, I'll be fine. I think pushing myself, like, a little bit more out of my comfort zone is going to be very good for me, though. Like, I think something like the Golden is, like, in the right range where, like, I think it'll challenge me, like, a decent bit. GBS, I don't know what GBS is. Should try RGB? Like the level called RGB or the RGB? As in like Airbus, Sonic Wave, yada. GBS, yeah, I've never heard of it. Best first demon? It depends on what your goal is. I think if you want to just beat like an actual demon that like kind of tests your skill a little, I think Clubstep is perfectly fine as a first demon. I have beaten the trilogy. I have beaten the RGB. Sonic Wave was the hardest at some point, and I did Yada as the second hardest and Erebus as the third hardest. I am pretty okay at the game. I would say, yeah. Actually, no. I don't want to be like one of those like goofy ego goobers who goes like, I'm not that good. Like, no, I'm pretty damn good, but you know, I'm just not a pro player like that. I've beaten a lot of hard levels, too. Necromancer's fucked. I'm kind of intrigued by that level 2 now. Maybe I'll check it out at some point as well. There's quite a few levels in that like difficulty range that I want to do though, but I think I want to wait until I like get a lot better at the game. I think both Sigma and Atomic Cannon have kind of like grounded me in that regard, because like I noticed that both of those levels took like basically as long as anything on the low list would take me. So I'm kind of just like, anything in that range I want to do later when I can actually like be a bit faster with it. Like something like Arctic Lights would probably still take me like 20 days to beat, which is like, you know, like 3 weeks. That's like, it's not that crazy, but like, I don't know, if I can make it less, you know, if I can beat something like that in 2 weeks instead, I think it would be more enjoyable for me. I want to work on my skill. Like if I'm gonna have to spend 3 weeks on something anyway, I may as well spend like another 5 days and beat like something like relevant instead. Something like way harder. The struggle is gonna be similar anyway. Yeah, there's levels in that range that I want to beat. Like I want to beat Knights of Thunder. That level's been interesting to me. And Arctic Lights. Akira as well, although, I don't know, I might do Akira somewhat soon, actually. I've been kind of interested in that level again. I did do like 30 to 100 on it like ages ago, and I didn't like it very much back then, but I think that was more of a mindset thing than like an actual problem with the level. Yeah, I could be like EVW and be like 40 and like fucking cracked. My favorite game mode? I don't really know. I kind of flip-flop between a lot of them. I think it's more... I think every game mode has their own, like, quirk, I guess. Like, I used to like Wave the most. And I think Wave is still really good, but I don't know. It just depends on the level. Like, I don't know. I think generally speaking though, I find the most fun in like playing timing levels. A bit more on the fast-paced side, like somewhat fast-paced timings or whatever, like I find that fun. A little bit of muscle memory perhaps. Alrighty, good luck on your match. Ball or Ship or Ball? I see Division. I like Ship a lot, but I think Ship has potential to be really bad sometimes. I used to dislike Ball, but like that was more skill issue. Like I've gotten pretty good at Ball now. Like just timings in general I've gotten pretty good at, so... I think I do have a least favorite game mode though, and that would be Swing. I think Swing is just kind of a failed game mode. I think the Swing Copter you can make with like the dual ball, it's like just a significantly more fun game mode. Swing just kind of fails to capture like how good it feels to play Swing Copter. I think most people probably feel that way now. I don't know a lot of people who like Swing. Don't do that. Not that good, yeah. I think Swing... I think it's fair to say... Maybe not, I don't know. I don't know what y'all think, but like... I think it's fair to say that, like... one of the big issues with Swing is also 2.2. Like, every other game mode has always been, like, the same, right? Like, if you play a ship, it'll have ship physics at all times. Like, at worst, like, there was a period, of course, before 2.2 where, like, the FPS mattered for ship, but, like... generally speaking, it was a consistent game mode. Like, it always functioned the way ship functioned. While with Swing, like... you can play, like, 5, like, random-ass non-demons with Swing in it. And all of them have different swing, like, physics, because people tamper with, like, the gravity and stuff. And I think swing just, as a result, like, ends up so strange, because you don't really get used to swing itself. Like, you get used to all kinds of, like, varieties of it. I think the gravity trigger is great, but people use it wrong. I think something like the gravity trigger should be used exclusively in Extreme Demons if you want to use it for a whole part. Or Insane Demons or something. Just not easier levels. And then, if you do use it in easy levels, it has to be in a way that, like, doesn't actually tamper with the gameplay. Like, for example, if you make the last jump of the level, like, have the cube just jump up way higher, that's kind of cool. Like, that can work with the song, it can, like, be a cool way to end the level. Like, in that sense, I think it's cool. Like, it has that cool little, like, mechanic that you can utilize, but when it's used in actual gameplay, a lot of the time it's just really hard to figure out. Especially because people just don't do well with showcasing it. Like, they hardly tell you. It's always like you jump and suddenly you're going twice as high and you're like, wait, what the fuck is happening, you know? It's not integrated into levels very well. And I think that way about a lot of 2.2 things, though. Like, there's so many things that are really good if you use them very sparingly, but people overuse a lot of stuff. Like, in particular, shaders comes to mind. Gravity. I don't think 2.2 gravity makes a lot of difference. I know the upside down gravity fix is like a struggle for people, but I don't know. I used to hate it, but I've gotten like used to it. Swing's not bad, people just make it bad. Yeah, I partially. I do still think it's the weakest game mode regardless. Like, even just like if you don't do anything wrong with it, like I still think of all game modes it just has the least potential. But I do think a lot of the issues, like I said, were like not by the game mode itself, like it's just the update itself for finding issues. Also, I don't really have a goal for today, besides just play as, like, you know, as good as I can. But I'm kind of hoping that this week I can get to the, like, 80s. Which I know that sounds kind of crazy, because yeah, I got 76, 75, 74, 72. Like, I've been going crazy the last few days, so it seems very easy, but, like, I'm just gonna keep that goal in mind as, like, you know, I think it's good to have a goal that's very achievable. So I'm pretty confident that I can get to the 80s this week. I don't know how far I'll get. I don't know how often I'll get there as well. Like, I could see myself getting there a decent amount if I get there today, for example, already. Like, we'll just have to see that. I finished one 2.2 layout, and I'm kind of okay with how it ended up, but I don't know. I might rework it at some point if I did something with it. Loops of Fury, I've not heard of that. Yeah, I've not really played a lot of Swing. I mean, I did beat, like, basically all the hard-rated levels that came out in 2.2. And that made me, like, get used to Swing a decent bit. It's also why I'm kind of used to the 2.2 upside-down ship gravity now. The most annoying thing about the ship gravity is that you don't get to see that it is the 2.2 version. Ooh, nice, Lucker. I hope you like it. Were you already playing on a keyboard, or were you playing on mouse before for GD? Because if you were playing from mouse, like, I'm just gonna tell you, like, the transition will feel a little rough for a while, but it gets so much better. Like, it just takes a while to get used to for some people. The keyboard is just, at least in my opinion, way better. But, I see. Okay, okay. Strengthening space. Do we have any tips? I don't know if I do. There's like one thing that I do that a lot of people don't do that I don't know. I don't know if people like it this way. I'm gonna practice running my way there. There we go. In this wave, a lot of people like click once here and then they click again because you have to do 2 clicks. Or they wait really long and do 1 click. Don't recommend doing that. Do 2 clicks. What I do is, in this queue portal, I hold for like a little while and then release and then click. So I don't do 2 clicks here. I hold into it and then do a click. Which for me made it a lot easier. Like that, basically. While normal, like most people I know would do this. Which I don't really like that, but it'll depend on what you prefer. It's just preference. I like the holding strat better, but it's a very strange way to do it, so I don't know if like a lot of people like it. Also, fall into the portal at 72. I don't recommend holding into it. With the ship portal. For some reason, a lot of people just love, like, holding into it, and those are also the people who struggle with it the most. Like, I think, like, releasing into it is just, like, actually better. Yeah, 74 to 100, let's go. $15, that's crazy, yeah, that's so fucking cheap. So hard for you. Fair enough. I mean, for me it would depend on the part, but I get what you mean, yeah. Oh my god, can I... My list of deaths on Frostbird is getting so long that I have to, like, scroll up every time I want to edit it. Anyway, hi Bright. What's up? How's it going? My goat. Sick at the moment. Oh, that's unfortunate. I hope you get well soon, man. Why did I draft? I know why. I wasn't looking at the screen. That's why. I was just blindly playing GD. It's going fine. I started playing it like, I mean, damn, it's been like 20 minutes, but yeah, I've not really been playing it too much yet, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I like this level, like, visually too. Looks really cool. Back. Damn. I'm having like a bunch of like one frame ass deaths. Like all of them have just been like barely a pixel. Let's lock in a little and like not do that. Again, we're just like pixel def, like farming, I guess. How well this level uses pulse triggers? I'm 99.9% sure it doesn't use pulse triggers, but I know what you mean. It uses color triggers for this, I think. Either way, the same thing. Potato, potato. It uses nice pulses. Nice. Oh, it's, no. You were on the right track. You were on the right track. Like, pulse triggers would make sense, but the reason why they're using color triggers is because it's a 1.9 level. Like, if this was like a 2.1 level, they would have absolutely used pulse triggers. Like, you're right. Like, you were on the right track for sure. Like, there's nothing like wrong with your assumption. It just happens to be the one kind of level where people like don't use those. Well, I wouldn't say new, because 1.9 is over 10 years ago, but yeah, you know. I get what you mean. Yeah, they were from like 1.9. Which, you know, thing, or like after 1.9. I mean, they came out in 2.0. My bad. Sup, I'm Philu. How's it going? Sup, Sustabista. How's it going? Okay, 63 to 100 is actually becoming a daily run right now, which is really nice, because that used to be like a struggle, so... I'm very happy with how things are going. I think I've done that run like 3 days in a row now. Which I know, like, compared to yesterday where I did 23 to 100, 35 to 100, 40 to 100, like, it seems like such a, like, silly run, but, like, y'all gotta understand, up until a couple days ago, getting a run from before 70 to 100 was not guaranteed whatsoever during a session. Like, it was nice to get, and I did get it occasionally, but, like, it is hard to get a run like that in this level. But it shows that I've been improving a lot, though. Like, I'm actually able to do that run, like, without struggling. It's not going fire, let's go. Just realized I still have the best run in the corner. I'm gonna turn that off in a second. Doesn't serve any purpose. Understandable. It is indeed the easiest part of the level. Oops. I haven't deafened this ship, by the way. I've died in this ship once. From 0. I don't know how I managed to do that. I also have a def at 60 and 62, but those make a little more sense. It's somewhere in that part. Like, all you have to know is that that entire part that I'm playing from is just not hard at all, whatsoever. It's, like, easily the easiest part of the level. And I have 3 deaths in it. Like, I have a death in this ship. I'll point out when I get to 60. It's not far off from here, it's like in this cube. I hit this orb, like, on the later side, which creates a setup where you hit the spike here. That's how I died from 0. Oops. Which is a silly death. It's, like, very avoidable, but, you know, it happens. And then I have a death in the UFO. I think to the orb there. Like, I had a setup where I was too high on the orb. Which is, like, you can save yourself by clicking way later, but it's really hard to adjust to on the fly, and you know. Considering I have a somewhat consistent strategy for it, like, I was not used to adjusting anymore. I mean, it is what it is. I feel like with a level like this, you're just gonna have those deaths. Like, it makes sense. All that matters is that I don't have too many of them. Like, 3 deaths there is completely fine. If I have a couple more, that's fine too. As long as I don't die there like 4 times in one session, it's fine. Yeah, nah, it's completely reasonable. Like, it is the easiest part of the level, but it still has some kind of difficulty to it, right? It's not, like, the easiest thing ever made. Like, the death in this ship was stupid, because the ship is genuinely easy. Like, you can even see it, like, you can probably tell how easy this ship is. But the one at 60 and 62 is like, yeah, I mean, fair enough. I was bound to have at least 1 or 2 deaths here. I'm surprised I haven't died to the ending of the UFO yet, though. Like, the last click of the UFO is kind of hard. And that would definitely be the most reasonable death I can have there. really there? Okay. Very good run. Good luck on your studies again. That was 47 to like 97 probably. Or 96, it doesn't really matter. Point is, it was a really good run. I'm definitely getting a lot better at the level. Like, I'm definitely getting so much improvement lately. It feels really nice that I'm still improving, like, noticeably, though. Like, I was expecting that around this point, like, I would stop feeling that much improvement. And it would start, like, kind of stagnating, but I really feel like every day I just get more consistent. It feels really nice to keep having that kind of progress. Oops. I don't know what that means. TF viewer count on YouTube. That means nothing to me. Dude, that wave is really cool to do, by the way. Like, it feels like it syncs to the song in a really cool way. Like, it's not click sync, but like, the intensity of the song kind of like is represented in the wave. So if you're like super locked in, it's actually like really easy to do. Fuck me, I guess. That's how it goes. You won, let's go. W. I still really love this section of the level so much. Like, 40 to, like, basically just 40 all the way to, like, 65 is so fucking incredible. It's so fun to, like, pull off. To be fair, that goes for most of the level, though. There's really not, like, anything in particular that I don't like in this level. Like, I think almost everything is just really fun. reasonable. Yeah, that Soul Blade is actually put there to, like, make life hard, low-key. I also just realized you could probably, like, very easily go over that Soul Blade too if you're, like, super mega cracked at the game. Someone should do that in a completion. Not me, though. I'm not stupid enough to do that, but... That goes so hard, Bright Boy. I'm holding you to it now, by the way. Like, you have to do it now. It's, like, legally binding. Let's see how cooked you are. You would have to do this, like go over this. I think you'll be cooked. It's doable, but... It's just way harder than going underneath, you know? Like, it's just making your life harder, but it's doable. I think you could do it. It just turns it into, like, a choke point. Do it for the aura? Yeah, you should. It goes so hard. Really? Imagine if I did that from 0. It's kind of crazy how, like, I was, like, almost in the middle and it was still too early. Like, this click is still, like, kind of crazy. Understandable. Okay, I feel like I'm somewhat confident with the ship right now. Start backtracking. I think what I'm gonna do today is, like, if I can't really... Like, if I don't really get to 40 as much, like I've been doing the past few days, like, I'll probably just go back to playing in copy, like, a good amount this time, and see if that helps. Just do, like, a bunch of 23 to, like, 40 plus runs. But I'll only do that if I start sucking from zero. Like, I'm gonna give it a good shot from zero first. Obviously after warming up. Really? I see. Okay. That's not even that unreasonable to die to, but I've just not done that in a while. Sorry for not, like, talking much, by the way. I'm, like, just kind of locking in on the warm-up right now. Come on. I'm playing well though. I'm doing good at the drop, especially. Which is nice, because I think yesterday I was just kind of bad at this part. I have a better feel for it today again. Why am I doing that? Never talk. Reasonable. That's fair though. I'm doing pretty okay at that ship. I'm having some silly deaths, but it's fine. The yellow orb, like, are you talking about the first yellow orb coming up here? Like this one? I don't really die to that. What I die to mostly is, like, this section, like, going into that portal, and then this part, like, where you have to, like, get through that part with, like, the orb and skip the orb. Like, I have a lot more trouble with the second half of that ship. That yellow orb was awkward for a while, though. Like the first one, but I got pretty good at it over time. Like, I don't really die to it that much. Like, I think most sessions I don't even die there once from zero. Okay, come on. I'm, like, struggling at the wave. I don't mind, though. Like, I think that wave's fine to struggle with. Like, if I get there from zero and I die there a few times, it wouldn't bother me. It's okay. I'm spending so much more time playing from here, by the way, because I actually feel like that's what I've been missing the last few days. I think I got somewhat overconfident with this part, and that's probably why I've been struggling so hard to get to the 40s consistently. I hope that, like, practicing it a good bit like this is gonna help a little. Especially yesterday, I was, I think, a little overconfident with it. Because I did 23 to 100, like, so very quickly when I played from there. It's, like, made me think I was good at it, but obviously it's, like, you know, it's a good run, but it doesn't really mean anything for consistency's sake if you do it really quickly. God damn it. Are we... Can we not do that ever again? Please don't do that from zero. I'll fucking kill myself on the spot. Like, actually, please. Let's not do that. Good run. Dude. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. No, that's not foreshadowing. Let's not do that. I mean, okay, like, I'm just gonna look at it positively immediately. Like, the fact that I can pass a 96 wave consistently in a run like that. Like, I don't know. That was a very good run, though. 23 to 98 is kind of goated. Kind of glad I got that in a way. 200 would have been cool, but, like, it shows that yesterday wasn't just a random fluke. Like, I can definitely just do well on this level. Wait, I just realized the day before I also did like 21 to like 96. It's like, I'm very clearly like very good at the level, like just straight up. Very good sign. Good run again. Considering a few days before I also did 15 to like 90. Like, goddamn. I think I'm definitely in for like some really, really good runs from zero at some point. I don't know about today. Like, I'm not gonna like put an expectation on today specifically, but I think I'm in a good spot. What's up, Logsy? How's it going? Let's get all the deaths out of the way real quick. This is why I still play from here in copy, by the way, instead of just forcing from zero, because, like, I feel like this part just gives me, like, 10 stupid deaths before I can actually do it. Which is fine, but, like, I'd rather get that in copy than die here a bunch from zero before passing it. Which I'm sure I still will die there, but, you know. Song is gas for sure, yeah. It's really nice. Double click with one hand. I mean, it'll depend on the level. I think harder doesn't necessarily mean higher CPS. Maybe, like, more, like, clicks in general, like, yeah, higher CPS generally speaking, but not in the sense of, like, you have to have, like, 8 CPS for every level. And most levels are fine. The fastest, like, click combo you have to do is that UFO I just did. Like, after that blue orb, you have to almost click immediately. I actually used to do a double click with 2 hands on it, but that was a horrible strategy. Glad I unlearned doing that and just went with one click, like one hand. It's way better like that. he'll be fine. Start recording. An hour and 11 minutes before we go from 0. That's not bad at all. Good morning, Lilo. Good to see you. Also, thank you for the follow, Loxy. Appreciate it. We just saw it. Today's been so good, man. I really like how warming up on this level feels so fruitful every time. Got here at a decent time, yeah. Also, I looked away from the screen for like a percentage of the level and somehow did it anyway. I just cracked. Dude, Lilo, you missed like a funny run. I did 23 to 98. It's kind of goated. Love birds, hell yeah. And the very lost click is what I died to. If you want to see a bird, how do you feel about this one? You like this bird? Pretty cute bird. Fucking bird that I hate. Don't like birds anymore. I don't even blame you. Yeah, that definitely was a yikes, but I don't mind it. It's fine. I'm glad I got a run like that. It's cool. I think after yesterday, I was kind of scared that today would be like, you know, one of those days where I'd get no runs whatsoever, but getting that 23 to 98 anyway is really nice. Like, it shows that it wasn't just some kind of fluke. Like, I absolutely have the ability to just do big runs. Still dying here anyway. Whatever, man. End of 2022, early 2023. I started Zodiac in November of 2022. I had old progress on it, but nothing meaningful at the time. Yeah, I started like right after I beat like Calculator Core and then beat like Search Difficult, so it was around like November 10th, 2022. Got 75 in like 2 weeks, then after 3 weeks or so I took like a break that lasted almost 2 months, and then I played it again on stream in February of 2023. End of January, early February. That's when I started it again. Then I dropped it, because 97. And now I have 97 times 3, because I played it again last year. And now the goal is to play it after this somewhat soon. Maybe Kappa in between. Wait, actually, that is a fun update I can give you guys. I am very strongly considering doing Zodiac right after this, rather than doing Kappa in between. Like, I'm very, very, very much considering it. It don't have to depend on how well this goes. Like, if I get stuck on this for like 3 more weeks, then maybe I'll change my mind, but as of right now, with how I've been playing, if I don't get a super unlucky experience, like, I think Zodiac might be next, just straight up. Like, I might want to ride the wave, you know? And bird pictures. That is some great tabs to have open, yeah. Did I think of this level so far? Amazing. Phenomenal. Love it. What's up, gamer boy? How's it going? Welcome. It is difficult. This is on the demon list. It's 121 on the demon list right now, so it's a very difficult level. It will be my hardest by a few spots. I love this level. I think it's really, really, really fun. I also think it handles the pre-drop incredibly well for an XL. Like, usually I find XL levels have, like, boring pre-drops. But this one, like, you might be able to hear it with my clicks. It's, like, despite being slow, it's pretty high CPS. And it already, like, speeds up a little here. Again, with the CPS, like, it's very clicky and engaging, so the pre-drop is actually really, really good. Like, I really like the pre-drop. Which helps so much. I thought I clicked this too late and too lightly, and it kind of just, like, I don't know. I ended up hitting that way later because I wasn't really locked in like that. Saw Aeon beat this? That is impressive, considering I don't think he's ever played this level before. You definitely saw someone else beat it. You might be thinking of Nepesta. I am fairly confident you're tweaking. Nepesta beat us for like 12 Demons of Chrysis. Crimus. There we go. That's the one. Wait, no, that was not Nepesta. No, I'm wrong. Now I'm tweaking! Bro, we're both tweaking. It's not Nepesta who beat it. I mean, and Nepesta did beat it as well, but not for 12 Demons of Christmas. That was Zeronium. Bro, we're both, like, fucking mentally, like, deranged, I guess. Hello, guys. We're both, like... I guess we're both just, like, ready for the mental institution, bro. Like, I guess it's over. Psych war time. I was so confident in it too, but like, thing is, I'm not even wrong that he beat it. I'm just wrong in that he beat it for 12 Demons of Christmas. That's why I was so confident. What the fuck? No, he beat Ordinary for that. But yeah, Zeronium beat it for 12 Demons of Christmas. I'm actually confident in that. And then Nepesta beat it before that at some point for fun, I guess. Like, how long ago were you thinking? Because I know, like, Rico LP beat this, like, literally yesterday. So there's that. I don't know who else who, like, actively streams has beaten this. I mean, TR Solus has, but I don't know if you know them. And that's also been like well over a year, so I don't know. Favorite mentally deranged streamer, true. What's up, Ghostfire? $6 hours? I don't know. I don't know. Some people take forever on this game when they start out. 6 hours does seem like a very long time, though. That seems like, at that point, you didn't even beat it, you just got lucky. Just happened to accidentally click the right way. It's funny how little it means, though. Like, some people start out with this game in first attempt, like, beat, like, Steerman's first attempt they play this game. And some people take, like, hundreds. And then, like, it really doesn't say anything about skill. Like, the people who beat it in one attempt will be, like, good at the early levels, but, like, the second they hit, like, Time Machine, they'll struggle all the same, usually. Same with, like, Can't Let Go. Honestly, even Dryad, like, the second the game goes away from just the absolute basic of mechanics, people start struggling. Tupun Meal. I have a few attempts, like... I think my Stereo Madness attempt is kind of normal. But, Back on Track is a little fucked up. It took me a little while. I don't know why, though. Like, I just struggled with it. So much harder. Valid attempt count. Dude, I struggled, man. So hard. I was like, what the fuck are those, like, jump pads? Like, what the hell? Those confused me for a couple thousand of attempts, you know? First jump is hard, yeah. Yeah, going upside down is scary. Let's beat him Coral Cave. It's gonna sound weird, but I weirdly understand why you would get them mixed up. Like, they're not the same at all, but I get it. Like, I see the vision for it somehow. Like, I have heard more deranged things in my life. Like thinking that Nepesta beats Frost Spirit for the 12 Demons of Christmas. Whoopsie daisy. My bad. Oof. Understandable. That click is so hard. It was about time I started dying there, though. Until yesterday, I hadn't had a single death of these clicks. This level's so good. I love it. Cool ass level for sure. I love this level. That was very solid. That was very solid. I'm very happy that I got there very quickly today. For those who weren't there yesterday, it took me like an hour and a half from zero to get a single attempt that I would consider like genuinely good. And today it took 15 minutes. I'm definitely doing a lot better. Very, very relieving. Like, yesterday from 0, like, I still got really good runs, because I got 65 and I got 72, which is, like, absolutely nothing to really complain about. But getting there sooner today is very nice for my confidence, for sure. No, that's my second up there. I had my first up there yesterday, and then my second one today. It's about time, though. Like, I got there, like, I think 11 or 12 times without dying to them, so it really was bound to happen at some point. Also, this time, it's like, I can tell very much, like, why I died. It's just literally confidence. I wasn't very confident. I also clicked very lightly for the first click, and that threw me off a little in the moment as well. Like, there was just so many things that made that click harder for me in the moment. Which is entirely fair, like, it just makes sense. Really? I did a little corrective click, I think. I don't know if I would have survived if I didn't. Not sure. Balancing like, it's very strange. The pre-drop is solid. Like, I am playing from 0, bro. That's what I'm doing. Also, no backseat gaming in general, but yeah. Yeah, the balancing, anyway. Pre-drop, pretty easy. Like, the pre-drop is very easy. Like, it takes a little while to get used to. More so because it's 40 seconds long, so it's like, there's just a lot of things to keep in mind. But once you start, like, really getting used to it, like, it is very easy. Like, relative to the rest of the level. I mean, if you want to, Ghostfire, I'm sure you could do it. Anyway, okay, I'm actually gonna go for the balancing. The drop is not that hard, but it's... I think, like, this is probably, like, I'll just say it once because I don't want to say it with every part. The gameplay in this level is generally not crazy difficult, but it's a long level, so a lot of it is in the, the difficulties in the length. And that goes for the drop, for example. Like, 23 to 32 is not very hard, but all of it can kill you. Like, it's not super easy. So it's a bit of a struggle at times, although it gets a lot better. 32 to 40 is like kind of the same. I consider 35 to 40 the hardest part, probably. Like that ship I'm just not very good at. Like, if you're like good at ship, I think this level in particular will be pretty good for you. Because I think a lot of the difficulty is in the ship parts. But at the same time, I don't think it requires an insane amount of ship skill. It'll just mean you have, like, a less good pass rate. 40 to 46, in particular 47 to 40, or to 56, I mean, sorry, 56. 47 to 56 is probably the actual hardest part of the level for most people. The 50 wave is not that hard for me, specifically, but I think for a lot of people it might be more difficult. I still die there occasionally, though. Like, it's a part you can die to. But yeah, the part at 47 in general is probably, like, the actual hardest part for most people. I struggle more with the ship before, like, you know, before 40, but, yeah. And then, like, the entirety of, like, 56 to 65 is pretty much free-ish, in quotations. Like, you can die there, but it's not hard. And then 65 to 100 as a whole is just kind of hard. Like, I don't think any of the parts are standout super difficult, besides 74 to 76. But they're like, all of it can kill you, basically. Which is also why doing a run to 100 on this level, especially early on, is incredibly difficult. Also, 90 to 100 is probably harder than everything before it. In this, like, the 60 to, like, 90 part, or 100 part. Like, the ending is really hard. At least chokeable. But it gets better. All of it gets pretty consistent. Okay, well, that was not the way to do it. Infinitely better than Zodiac. This level's not at all choke point based. Like I've mentioned a lot of parts being harder, but when I say harder, I mean they're like 30% harder than the rest. Not like Zodiac, where it's like the choke points are 90% of the difficulty in an individual part. It's infinitely better balanced. Like, I would honestly consider this level balanced overall. Like, yeah, some parts are a little harder, some parts are a little easier, and there are a few little choke points, but like overall very balanced. Like, compared to other levels, at least. Pick up Damascus? No, I've never played Damascus. I also have no interest in that level, unfortunately. So I don't think you'll ever see me pick it up. But maybe, I don't know, who knows. 7100 hours today. People listing 90, that's kind of normal. It depends on how you spread your hours. Like, if you have that many hours and, like, all of it is specifically dedicated to, like, getting better at the game, then yeah, sure, not having a list even is kind of, like, not great. But, like, if you do creating and just mess around, like, star grind, I don't know what else you could do in this game, but anything else, like, kind of normal. And 90 to 100 is definitely very chokeable and hard, but it also is kind of consistent, so I don't know. How many list demons? I have 4 list demons currently. Thinking Space, Calculator Core, Cognition, and Seri Never Clear. Would be cool to beat this before Seri Never Clear falls off, but I'm not gonna hold my horses on that. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, nah, I have the same. I have more hours. I think I have like 10.5k or something crazy. Which, like, I don't know what the spread would be, but I imagine like 2 to 3k at least are like AFK hours. Because I've had the whole phase in my life where I would just not really close the game ever. Like, I would just have it open while I like go outside and shit. Like, I've done a lot of creating as well, and I've done a decent amount of star grinding. Like, I have like 80k stars. In specific, at the end of last year, I did a lot. Like, I went from 45k stars to like over 80k in like the span of like 2, maybe 3 months. It was under 3 months, but yeah, that's how it goes. The list is going crazy. It's crazy seeing Zodiac get moved down a little bit more yesterday, by the way. Like, Zodiac is at 108 now. Like, the gap between Thinking Space and Zodiac keeps, like, fucking declining, or, like, decreasing, which is crazy to me, but whatever. You could, like, get unbanned probably if you get enough stars and like play legit. Like, I don't know how you got banned in the first place. Yeah. Cries of many, yeah. The cries of the damned. A billion spot under key. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how much has fallen. Yeah. No, that's fair. I don't really like... I don't think it's that crazy that people think it's overrated now. Especially in 2.2. I think Zodiac really got, like, fucking nerfed in 2.2. Like, actually. Like, 2.1 Zodiac is significantly harder than 2.2 Zodiac. Like, just straight up. I think pretty much everyone agrees on that as well, who has beaten or played it in both updates. Like, it's honestly crazy how much easier it got. So in that sense, I'm really not surprised it got moved down, like, a decent bit. But getting moved down again was kind of crazy, though. Like, wasn't really... I mean, I'm not in the loop for opinions and movements for the list, so I guess I wouldn't have been able to know, but I didn't see it coming, I guess. I see. That's fair, yeah. I mean, you could always rebeat them on recording and get unbanned, but you'd have to, like... I don't know. Get in the right spot for it. Like, for me, like, I didn't get banned, but I had to rebeat a few levels that I supposedly, like, hacked, which I think were, like, probably from, like, when I lost data, like, it would instant complete back some levels that I lost. Luckily, I didn't have to rebeat any extremes, though. Or even Insane Demons. Like, there were a few Insane Demons that I beat for GDDP that I lost data on, and then got back with instant complete. But yeah, I had to do that because, like, my star count was high enough to be in the top 1,000, and then they do, like, an actual check on your profile to be, like, allowed in the top 1k. Like, you have to manually, like, I guess, whitelist you. Bro. Okay, I'm actually struggling with the ship. I'm gonna practice it. I usually don't struggle with it that much. But today, I guess I am kind of struggling a little. I'm doing good, though. Like, I'm getting here, like, a decent amount already. Like, I'm really happy with my performance so far. It's significantly better than the past few days. I think I really need to just put more effort into playing from 23 when I'm warming up. That's my conclusion. Like, yesterday I just did 23 to 100 and then didn't play from there, and that took, like, 2 minutes to do. I got overconfident with it. Like, I didn't consider, like... You know... Shooting them back, yeah, that's valid. $55 to $70 isn't boring to playing runs. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really mind it. I got good at it pretty quickly. It's not that hard, so, like, didn't have to deal with it being boring. $71 ship, really? I didn't find that part that bad. I got wide out, but I didn't struggle with it like that, so I didn't mind it. I think the only thing in Cognition that really bothered me was the ending. In particular, that duel at 86, I was unfathomably, like, fucking terrible at. Like, my experience was so funny. I got, like, 93 as, like, a mini fluke from, like, 72. So I almost fluked the entire second drop. And then I died at 87 7 times without passing it. And then I got 88 and beat it, like, in the span of, like, 20 minutes after. It's really funny. Like, I finally had 2 passes on it, and the second one was a completion. I'm really happy I never died in the ending ship and cock, though. Like, that definitely could have happened, still. Fluking from 71 is crazy, yeah. Is this song so tough? It just goes hard, man. It's a really good song. It's a really good level as well. Like, I love this level. $89, that's pretty solid. 41-52. Yeah, that part's the hardest part, probably. I'm very confident. That's nice. just need to be a bit more confident with this ship, actually. I think if I'm more confident with it, I'll be fine. Like, I've died there like 3 times today and passed it once, so that's not very good, but... Getting there as much as I have already is really nice. Like, I just feel really good about the day now. Like, I feel like I kind of solved an issue that I was having the past few days when it comes to consistency. And it seems to be something I can repeat. Like, it's a, you know... I can just warm up from 23 more every day. Like, that's something, that's an easy fix. I'm gonna pass it one more time. And then I'll go from 0 again. Definitely was just a confidence issue. That's an easy fix. I'll go from 0. I think it is, yeah. I think it's the most beaten level on the list as a whole right now. I'm pretty sure Renevent is pretty close to, from what I understand. Quarter part at 40 is really cool. It's also not that hard. Like, the ship is a little hard to get used to, and I make it look hard because I died there 3 times, but usually I don't really die there much. Maybe 1 or 2 deaths a session. Compared to, like, passing it significantly more. The part before the ship is also, like, super easy, though. Like, I do have an occasional death there, like, in particular in the yellow portal. Like, you can kind of click too early pretty easily, but it's not very hard as a whole. I think in general with this level, like, the entire drop, I just really like the entire drop. Like, 23 all the way to 65 is probably my favorite section overall. But I also really like the pre-drop. And I also really like 70 to 100, like, all of it. Like, the only section I'm a little more iffy on is, like, 65 to 70, which I don't dislike it, though, like, at all. Like, I think it's good, but I wouldn't consider it a part that I really like, you know? What's up, King Felix Lot? Thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate it, man. Zero brain power. That sounds rough, yeah. Cube or UFO. Maybe time to get better at those then. Ultra wave carried, yeah. Wave players find that level to be, like, overrated. Like, you notice it very, very easily. Like, didn't Doggy think it's, like, overrated by, like, 30 spots or something? Which also, like, who the fuck cares what Doggy thinks? Bro's been, like, playing Guri for, like, a year and a half. He's done nothing but play Wave. Of course he's gonna think it's free. Like, let's not act like that is what, like, even remotely, like, unexpected. Listeners were falling into Legacy around 6100. I mean, that, yeah, I guess. That's just like opinionated though. Like a lot of people like the other levels. Like I quite like most of what's in between. Like I don't know, like 100 to just Legacy. Honestly, like I think everything on the list actually is a good section. I don't know. I don't think there's any part of the list that I think is particularly way better than other parts. I guess for me personally, though, I really care about, like, beating levels that are, like, meaningful and have some kind of history, and most of those levels are currently between, like, 100 and 150. Zodiac, Promethean, Crimson Planet, those levels are really cool to me. Revenant, you know. Some that I've already beaten, like Thinking Space Cowcore, Serenity Never Clear, Cognition, like, those levels are cool. Golden's extended list is fucked up, yeah. That's how it goes. I hope I can beat the Golden before it falls out of the top 100. That'd be cool. I'm not, like, 100% sure how that'll go, but would be cool. Ooh, that is... not the death you want, but it's okay. It's underrated so far harder than Tartarus. I mean, a lot of people don't agree with that. I don't know if it's just me, like, having, like, a little, like, I don't know. Just something that bugs me a little bit. I just don't really like it when people go, like, oh, this level's underrated, like, it's a fact. Like, no, that's just your opinion. Like, if it was underrated, it would have moved up because more people would agree, but people don't agree, and that's why it's not moved up. 50, like, ship seems really hard for me as well, yeah. Oblivion needs to move down, crazy. I've only heard me needs to move up from people. But that's also why, like arguing about, like, or talking about, like, opinions is so pointless, as in, like, I don't think the idea of, like, it should move up, it should move down has any value, because, like, you know, it's just kind of not really how opinions work at the end of the day. Like, you can only think it, like, is harder than something, but, like, should it move? That, that would be up to the average opinion, you know? Which, I guess it shouldn't. Dodge doing stuff with the gold. I mean, fair enough. Hi, Squidward. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I don't know. I think they ask a lot of people in DMs, though. Like, I don't know what the exact, like, way they approach things is. But I saw people on Twitter complaining about, like, Zodiac moving down, for example. And a list mod, like, literally, like, talked about, like, why it moved down, like, the votes and everything. Like, it seems kind of, like, usually what they do is somewhat reasonable, but I don't know. We'll just see when it moves, if it moves. Because I feel like if the Golden was really, like, underrated still, which it could be, like, it'd be interesting seeing it move up. We'll have to see if that happens. Golden was harder. I don't know if I, like, have an opinion, because I obviously haven't really properly played both. I just always, like, when it comes to the list, like, I always just kind of assume that what the list says is probably going to be somewhat, like, right. To some degree. Like, I may disagree based on skill set, but, you know. I mean, I don't know about how it's going now. I know back in the day, like, when I was in pros, like, everyone would just kind of get asked. But they would, like, kind of avoid asking people who didn't have anything around it. Because, like, for example, asking someone, like, if they think the golden is, like, placed right, and then, like, they have no levels within, like, 50 spots of the golden, it's kind of pointless, right? Like, of course you're not gonna ask those people. Like, I think that makes sense. Or people who are just generally unreliable. Like, if you do the golden as a hardest, and then do Tartarus after, like, it makes sense that you think the golden is harder. Like, that just makes sense, right? So I don't know how much value those kinds of opinions would have. So it's kind of hard, like... I think as a list mod, it's generally just really difficult to find, like, opinions that are worth considering. Especially because there's a lot of people also just bullshit. Like, let's be real, I feel like, genuinely, like, half the opinions I hear, I'm, like, convinced are fabricated. Like, they're just, like, only to get higher, like, on the list for list points. Like, I'm almost convinced of that at this point. Like, people just be inventing random shit. Oh, it's completely reasonable, too. His opinions are stupid. Yeah, I think they do put in, like, some effort. Like, I'm sure they're not perfect. I mean, that only makes sense with, like, a bunch of teenagers running, like, a thing. But, yeah. I think that's just an fair thing to assume, though. Like, you're just assuming something based on nothing to go off. Like, it could be right, but, like, there's no real way to know that. I think it's just kind of bad faith thinking. So, like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not a fan of the demon list in general. Like, there's a reason my records are not on there. I just conceptually do not like it. Like, at least in the way it's run. But I think being bad faith with it is, like, not good. But yeah, I don't know. I also think, like, low-key, though, like, this is one thing that I see a lot of people do, is, like, when it comes to opinions, is, like, people just assume that, like, whatever opinions the people around them hold is just the one that everyone holds. Like, for example, like, I saw one of you, I don't know who it was, but, like, say, like, everyone that they talk to is, like, thinks Oblivion is, like, overrated. Which is, like, sure. Meanwhile, everyone I know who's beaten Oblivion, which is, like, 4 or 5 people, think it's underrated. Right? It's, like, it's a bubble, right? Like, you can't really base your opinion off that, at least. And that's also why it's so hard to place things properly on the list, because they have to actually go out and find everyone who is, like, somewhat reliable, rather than just the 5 friends they have, you know? Which is probably why it's so difficult to, like, get opinions, but yeah. It wasn't anyone who asked. I just don't believe that, like, nobody was, like, gave that opinion now. That's the part that I don't believe, at least. Like, I'm sure, like, maybe it was unwarranted. I mean, I wouldn't know. Like, I don't know, but I could understand that could be the case. But, like, I feel like the idea that the list just randomly moved Tartarus up 3 spots without asking for any opinions, I think that's just kind of, like, really bad faith to, like, assume. It's one of those things where, like, people will just, like, kind of exaggerate, like, how things go. Like, even if it's a list mod who told you that. Like, I'm sure there was more, like, thought put into it. Like, a poll, yeah. Maybe there wasn't a poll that they asked people in private, I don't know. Like, a lot of people, like, are asked in DMs. That's how it used to go when I was on the list, at least. Like, I would always get asked in DMs for opinions. So that would not be, like, publicly, like, visible. But I don't know, like... Okay, I'm not trying to defend them, because I think you could very well be right that it is unwarranted. All I'm trying to, like, put out there is, like, I think it probably isn't something of, like, oh, they literally didn't ask a single person. Like, it was completely unwarranted, no thought put behind it. Like, I'm sure there was something, you know? That's kind of what I'm trying to get at. But I don't know. As for not starting a poll in the Golden, that's the thing that they did back when I was on the list too. like, and I would, like, kind of keep up with it. Like, I saw this quite a lot, where levels would not get a pull if it had, like, a fuck ton of victors, or it would only get it, like, occasionally, very rarely. Which I can kind of understand why. Because, like, if you want to move the golden up, like, or down, or just see where it should be placed, like, that requires checking, like, 600 people, and, like, checking with all of them. It's just so much effort. Like, I kind of get why, like, they don't do that very often. Which is not necessarily to say that's a good thing or anything, but I get why. Well, yeah, but I imagine they would also, like, if Demon List Pros has, like, opinions on it, they would have to go and ask other people, right? Like, that's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, I'm sure they could, like, make a poll in pros and see what, like, what would happen based off that. But then they would also have to go out and, like, find everyone else. Which I think is probably, like, you know, why. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to be, like, what I see here is, like, I'm trying to just be kind of, like, the good faith argument in favor of the list in this case. Because I feel like there's always more nuance to things like this. But ultimately, I'm just playing devil's advocate. Like, it could just be wrong. I don't know. It's hard to come to a conclusion because a lot of people say it's underrated, a lot of people say over. That's one hard thing as well, yeah. That's always going to happen, yeah. I only care about Demon List Pros. Isn't it really the case? Interesting. From what I understand, like, they have to go out there, like, I'm friends with, like, a list mod, and they have to go out of their way to, like, DM a lot of people, but... Open to level requests? No. I'm just playing Frost Spirit. Dude, the global list is also fucking hilarious, though. They actually just do whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Rate the global list, fair enough. I don't fuck with it, but, like, I also don't care. So that's probably why. I think in general, though, my life, or, like, at least my GDU life has gotten better when I got off the list. And there's a WR. I see a lot of people still do requests, and it seems fine for a lot of people, but I don't know. G tier system. Dude, the worst thing about level request streams is, like, trying to actually get your, like, genuine level, like, to a moderator. Like, a level that's actually raid-worthy, probably. Like, it's so hard. Like, when Let's Think got verified and put on the servers, like, I was in level request streams. Like, streams with an S, plural, you know? Like, fucking anytime there was one. And I would, like, I would, like, be in multiple streams at once if there were multiple. I would, like, try to send to every form. For, like, 2 weeks straight, I did that. And I didn't get played a single fucking time. I just moved on with my life. I was like, I just don't need it rated that bad. I don't care, man. Like, whatever. Like... like, getting levels to mods is such a fucking pain in the ass. It's just not really worth it. I'm lucky enough to already have a creator point, so I'm like, I just don't care, man. Whatever. Dude, it's fucked, man. It's actually fucked. I don't think they're that high, necessarily. There's a lot of, like, very mid-levels that get rated. But just getting them to mods is just hard, man. The way I did the ship was so wrong. Like, the ending of it, I thought I died. Reasonable death regardless, though. That orb is hard enough to die to. It's fine. Good run. Let's go. Yeah, there's like achievement for it. I mean, you could get... I'll be honest, though. I am convinced that if you make a genuinely really good level, like, it will get rated. Like, I have hardly seen people, like, complain about a very good level not being rated. It's always, like, one of those, like, experimental, like, kind of in-the-middle-ass levels that doesn't get rated. I'm gonna be so for real. Like, it is very rare for a genuinely really good level not to get rated. Like, obviously you need to get good enough to do that, but, you know. Like, this level, like, I mean, I want it rated, but, like, it not being rated isn't that crazy. Like, if this didn't get rated, even if RobTop saw it, I wouldn't be, like, upset about it. Like, it's just a 1.9 level. Like, it's nothing super crazy. I think experimental levels are cool, and I prefer them getting rated, but I'm gonna be so for real. Like, most of them are not super good compared to, like, many other, like, great levels. I mean, did you try properly? Because, like, I feel like decorating is something you learn with small steps. Like, you just, like, make many little things, and then 99% of it is shit, but, like, you learn one little thing that's better, and then you start utilizing that, and then you kind of continue doing that, and over time get to a point where you can kind of create things that don't look ugly. I think that's fair, yeah. I think for me, the way I got better at creating, and I'm still not, like, I'm not claiming to be a very good creator by any means, I'm just okay. Like, I just made, like, simple levels. Like, lots of, like, 1.9 stuff. And I decorated, like, a bunch of, like, little challenges when I was really bad at creating. Like, I would make, like, a challenge and decorate it, and then, like, I would learn a lot from doing that. I actually think that's probably the best way to learn creating, unless you already have, like, some kind of background in art. That'll help you. Like, just create little challenges and decorate them each, and then slowly learn. I'm gonna play the part from 47, actually. For some reason, my brain is like, I'm gonna play from there. Just do it, like, once. If I die there, I'll probably cry. Let me do that part, like, one time. You know, actually, no, I shouldn't do it. I think I'm gonna overthink it. Yeah, this level's great. Like, he did a good job. I feel like editing, like video editing is just so fundamentally different though. Because you're like, when you're edit a video, like you're working off of a base and you're improving the base. With creating in GD, I think it's really difficult to do so, because when it comes to like the creative direction, like there's no base. Like the base is something you have to create entirely by yourself. Which I know you could argue that the recording he works with is the base in that sense, but yeah, different thing. It's there, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it helps a little, but I just think there's a very, very big fundamental difference. When it comes to GD, it's something that's meant to be, like, pleasant to look at, and not necessarily, like, you know... I know you can argue the same for video editing, but I don't know. I don't think I can convey what I mean very well. So whatever. Also, like, creating in GD is, like... If you learn how to do, like, colors well, like, that helps so much. Like, knowing color theory, like, helps so much. Or at least having, like, a basic understanding of it. Ooh, nice. That seems fun. I've never really bought it because I don't want to learn how to use a whole fucking, like, program. I'm too lazy, but it's always seemed kind of fun to, like, be able to do that. Make your own thumbnails. I'm kind of lucky that I have, like, a really good friend in this community who, like, really likes making thumbnails, so... For any meaningful completion, I have, like, a pretty good thumbnail usually at the ready. Man. Let's perform a little better. Come on, I don't like dying there. Like, I feel like an idiot when I die there. I need to lock in on that a little bit better sometimes. Just gotta do the first click, like, late enough to have, like, a really good setup for it. Guess I have to be a little bit more mindful of that sometimes. Hell yeah. He knows what he's doing. He's been doing it for so long, by the way. I think one of the first thumbnails he made for me was like for Safkill or something, like back in the day. Around that time he started like really making thumbnails for like me and like everyone else in like the friend group, I guess. Like 5 years ago. It's crazy. Crazy how long he's been doing it. And how much he's improved too. Like, you can definitely tell that the newer thumbnails are, like, better. Like, compared to the ones from 5 years ago, at least. But even those are, like, not bad by any means. I guess I'm going through like a phase of having like some silly deaths now. Yeah, I'm definitely going through a phase of having silly deaths. If I have another like stupid death in the start of the drop that I like don't really like having, I'm just gonna play from the drop for a bit. Maybe like a few minutes not playing would also help. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna practice. I don't feel good about that. What? I don't even know what that is. Okay. Ooh. Why am I so bad at that? I feel like my straight flight's kind of off right now. Or just in general, my, like, consistency clicking, I guess. So I think that's also why I died in this wave. There are worse issues, though, like, to have, so that's fine. Let's play the wave. Good run. That was 47 to what I imagine would be like 91 or 90. I think 90, actually. Perhaps even 89. Doesn't really matter though, at the end of the day. Good run. Thank you, Loxy. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Have a good one. I'm gonna play from zero again. I think it'll be fine. What does that even mean, bro? Dude, some poems are actually just like AI generated, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, people just be saying shit. They really just be putting words together that shouldn't be together and then like acting like it's somehow like supposed to make any kind of sense. Okay, why do I like killing myself, dude? Stop. I don't know why I'm dying to the beginning shit like that. Like, it's reasonable to die there, but like, the ways I'm dying are just incredibly, like, stupid. Like, what am I doing? I'm so intelligent. To be fair, I think like I'm probably just dying because I'm overthinking it now. Like, I'm thinking about like how not to do it, and then I do it like in a different way. That's not what I was thinking of how not to do it. And then I do it wrong anyway, just in the opposite way, you know? Like, don't go too high, so I go too low. Don't go too low, so I go too high, you know? Easy fix, though. Just go the right way. Believe it or not, that's a valid strategy. Not if you do that, though. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I'm not really into like poetry at all. It's not something I care for. It's always kind of seemed a little silly to me, to some degree. It's like some kind of like book club for people who like to play, like pretend. Like, we're just gonna pretend that this somehow makes sense. And it only makes sense if someone explains it to you. At which point, it doesn't even make sense. I don't know, man. Really? That is so strange, because in my head I was literally like, let's make sure I click early enough to avoid the saw, and then I somehow still messed it up. That's strange. Usually when I'm like actively thinking of a click like that, I would just do it right, because I'm thinking of it, but I guess today is not that day for that wave. Good run though. Just kind of really funny how I decided, like, let's dive to the one individual gap in the entire wave that's not hard. Well, it usually does too, like, depending on the click. Like, this click, like, is not hard, so actually usually it would help. But if it's a hard click, I would maybe fuck it up. But I don't know, whatever. Doesn't fucking matter. I mean, that's fair if you, like, enjoy that kind of stuff. That makes sense. Squiddy, I've been gaming. That's a very good attempt, though. Like, I was very locked in on the beginning of that part, so I did really well on it. I just didn't do well on the wave, but that's fair. Sneeze. That one, like, came out of nowhere. I love that one. That was a very nice sneeze. I cannot do that really gay sneeze. That one, like, dude, you gotta understand, that gay sneeze was, like, completely authentic. Like, it wasn't, like, fabricated, so it's like, I can't really, you know, I don't think I can do it again, like, randomly. Like, it has to be authentic. The odds are not very high that you ever hear it again, though, because, like, it took me almost 25 years of being alive for me to sneeze that gay, so it's like, how likely is it that I'm gonna have that gay sneeze again soon, right? Like, it'll probably take another 25 years. So, like, finding a shiny Pokemon and, like, expecting to find another one very soon. Like, no, it's probably gonna take you just about as much time, if not longer, if not shorter. Depends. Luck, you know? Entirely luck-based, so. Also, thank you, Sleepy. I feel very blessed. My nose doesn't like me, though. Oh my god. By the way, snow. Yeah, you know, y'all know about snow. There's even more snow today. I cannot believe that we're actually having snow in the Nether. It's so nice. I love snow. I'm so happy. Dude, there's so much snow. Like, there's so much snow today. It's so crazy. I love it. Ignore my, like, disgusting sniffling and shit, bruh. I'm just kind of cooked like that. Just gonna check a text real quick. Okay, I don't need to respond to that. I love having a nose. Yes, you should. That seems like a really good investment. I need to stop looking over at my second monitor when I'm like in the middle of gameplay of Loki. I feel like that'd be kind of helpful. But I've been doing this like... I sometimes like look at chat when I'm at like 35. Which is not very smart, but I do it anyway. To be fair, I can like I can do it, that's fine. Like there's like that little like transition into the ship, it's not hard at all, so it hasn't killed me yet, so. Sorry, I just kind of felt like it. Dude, okay, like, what the fuck am I doing? My brain is not working right now. I'm gonna take a quick break. Like, I feel like my brain right now is just like, yeah, we're just not gonna focus whatsoever on anything. Go suck my nuts, I guess, you know? Stop, Squidward. Fucking demon. Why do I need to keep throwing like that, though? Like, that's what I wonder. Like, when do I get good? Again, it's like the easy stuff kills me. I don't know why I'm so good at dying at easy stuff. Oh fuck, I don't have best run on for this. Let me turn it on right now. 34, okay. I'll go back to the Frostbite in like 2 minutes, by the way. I just need a little, very quick, like, refresher. Did the spam gauntlet again. Again, bro. This level loves serving me like the mega spam parts. Again, just, I love dying at, like, the easiest clicks ever made. It's just my favorite hobby, I guess. Again and again, man. I'm just so good at that. It's exclusively the easy things that kill me. Like, it's actually impressive. Like, none of that killed me, and then it gets easy and I kill myself. Like, it's so impressively, like, hard for me to do any of this. I wonder if I'll actually ever get good at this. I don't think I will, but... maybe I'm wrong. That was actually a somewhat difficult pattern. Dude, look at how close I was to dying all the way here. What the fuck, man? Like, damn. Good attempt, but... that was hilarious. I have to turn up the volume. I'll do that right now, I guess. There we go. I'm gonna play the Turtles actually, because I think the two deaths I've had were not that great. I'm sure it'll be fine now. Dude, it's so impressive when shit like this happens, man. Like, how am I all the way here, upside down? Like, what? Like, what? Like, I know that's a thing you can do, but goddamn, how? Dude, one of these days I'm gonna do that and, like, actually just straight up survive the entire part and stay, like, wrong gravity somehow. Like, I'm sure you could bot it, like, in a way where you do that. Like, I got really far into that one. Like, that was actually really far into it. Bro, I died there from 47 earlier as well. Like, this is the easiest click in the entire wave. Why are we doing that? Like, I'm so goofed up. That, okay, I see. That's an explanation, yeah. That makes sense. I was wondering, because, like, I was, like, so, like, confused about, like, how of all people, like, one person randomly thought my mic was bad, so I was like, you know, something must be going on, but that explains it, yeah. Anyway, what's up? How are you doing? Good to see you again. Oh, don't worry about it. Like, it's fine. It's not that deep. It was more than anything. It was just strange to me. Like, not necessarily like a bad thing. Like, it didn't bother me like that. You know. Good. I'm glad to hear that, man. Same. Been playing pretty well today. I feel a lot more consistent from zero compared to the past few days, so that's very nice. I literally went to practice that part, by the way, because I was dying there, and now I'm still dying there, so... Happens, I guess. Not much I can do. Thanks, man. I really didn't want to click there, actually. That's fine. We'll just not... Thanks. Keyboard disconnecting like that. I didn't want to do the click anyway, it's fine. Sure. How many demons do I have? Over 2,000. I don't know the exact number. I think it's 2030. Yeah, 2,030. Yo, Axie, what's up, man? W Tim, yeah? From what I remember, I was called a hippopotamus on your stream multiple times earlier. Doesn't sound like W Tim to me. That is very reasonable. That wave is hard. Very good attempt. Let's go. We finally have a double situation. Finally a death in the 70s that I have twice now. Good attempt though. That's really good. Whoever said that. Might have that. Need to record it for later. Okay. That's good. That's very good. I'm finally like consistently making it back to the 70s. Like I got 74 on Sunday. Monday I got 75, 76. Yesterday I got 72. Today 74 again. Like very good. I also was definitely a lot less nervous. Like I was a lot less more. Yeah, that's what I meant. I was a lot more in control this time. It was just a hard part. Like that wave's just hard, so it's fair. Dude, Ryan, you missed me getting 74 by approximately like 30 seconds. Kind of been gaming. Anyway, how's it going, Ryan? Dude, I don't know if you... Were you here yesterday? Because I don't know if you know about how insane my session yesterday was. 20 minutes ago. Let's go. I'm doing good, man. Like, session has been great today. I think today I made up for a lot of things I missed yesterday. And the sessions are actually very similar. Besides, like, some improvements today. So yesterday I did like 23 to 100, besides also doing 35 to 100 and 40 to 100 somehow. And today I did 23 to 98, the very last click, somehow. I basically have been doing the same runs I did yesterday, except like I don't do them to 100 for some reason. Like I did 40 to like 97 and 47 to 97 as well. Which is really not a big deal, like the ending is hard so it doesn't matter. The good thing to, like, today, though, is, like, my runs from 0 are very similar. Like, yesterday I got 65 and, like, 72, and today I've got 65 and 74. But my consistency is a lot better today. Like, I think I already have more attempts at 40 than I did yesterday, and I've, like, you know... I mean, I've been playing a similar amount of time as I did yesterday, but... Still. Point is, I'm just doing better, straight up. I think it feels very nice though, because today I think I actually worked for like the consistency I have, and I kind of figured out why I probably didn't have it in the last couple days. In particular, yesterday I did 23 to 100 super quick when I played from 23. So like I never really built up my consistency properly. I just kind of did that to 100 and moved on, and I think that was kind of a mistake. So today I played from there like a good amount. Like, not even that long, maybe like 10 minutes only, but 10 minutes is like all I really need, I guess. And as a result, I don't suck as much as like the beginning of the drop, which I think was holding me back yesterday. I haven't died to that click in a billion years. Living the best life, hell yeah. Enjoy your Cheez-Its. True. Dude, my consistency has been really good, man. Like, in terms of, like, getting really good runs. Like, it's funny, like, 73 was my best until, like, Sunday, and then I got, like, 74. And on Monday I got 75 and 76. And yesterday I got 72, and today I got 74. Like, I'm very clearly just at that point where I'm gonna get there, like, basically every day. Like, I'm sure there'll be days where I don't, but my consistency at reaching it is really good. It's just a matter of, like, locking a little bit better. My attempt at 70 today, though, like, when I got to 74, I was not that crazy nervous. Like, I just had a death to something that's just hard, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely was in a good space to, like, get further. Like, the other ones, like, I think I stood a decent chance most of my attempts, but generally speaking, I still was a little too nervous, maybe. But today, I was like, yeah, I'm not that crazy nervous. So it's kind of nice. I'm also kind of curious now if, like, what this experience will be like from here. Because usually when I have an experience like this where I die in the same spot like a billion times before getting a new best, like, I clear it pretty quickly once I start passing it. But there's also the other side of the coin where I pass it finally, die to, let's say for example, like 90, and then just start getting to the 90s but keep dying there until I eventually beat it, you know? Basically, I'm just curious what'll happen. Bro, I keep fucking killing myself in this part, bro. I'm terrible at video games. Yeah, how's Truefit been going? I wasn't there for your stream. Like, today, yesterday, whatever. So it was kind of late. I saw you go live, but, like, I checked in a little, but, yeah. $44, nice. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. That's good stuff, man. Very nice. How's the pre-drop on that level for you? Where is this an already extreme demon list? That's 121, I think, right now. It's still on the actual demon list, too. It's hard. I see, okay. And the pre-drop looks so... I don't know. I don't know about unenjoyable, but it just doesn't look like something I would enjoy, probably. It's also why Truefit is not one of those levels that I'm super excited about doing at some point. Although I might, but I have to see if I ever get the spam gene enough. Oh, interesting. Okay. I guess that's a thing. Like, when I think of Truefit, right, like, I think of, like, people calling it, like, super pre-drop heavy and, like, the pre-drop being, like, super hard and horrible, but, like, I also have to think about the fact that that was, like, back when it was, like, top 5. It's, like, I'm sure the pre-drop is still harder than levels around it still, but, like, you know, a hard pre-drop on a level that's around 85 today's standards, it's, like, it's not that rough anymore. For our skill levels, at least for your skill level, I imagine, but in that sense, like, it's not, you know, let me put it this way, when, like, it was top 5 and people talked about the pre-drop being fucking silent, I imagine it the same way that I imagine Silent Club Sep's pre-drop, almost. Not literally, but you know what I mean, where it's like, oh, it's actually fucking impossible, but obviously it probably just isn't. I'm sure it's hard, but not like that anymore. What's harder, the pre-drop on the Golden or on Truefit? Because the one on the Golden seems so hard too, although from what I see it gets consistent enough. That's fair, yeah. I see. Okay. Interesting. Being fair, yeah. Fair. That's hard to compare then. Man, I'm so curious where I'll go with my current, like, mindset. Like, I think I really changed my mindset a lot. And I'm adapting to it pretty well, where, like, I just accept everything for what it is. Like, it's actually working so well. Like, I unironically have not had a single genuine moment of frustration with this level at all. Like, I feel like that kind of mindset will probably fare pretty well for, like, almost any level. Although Zodiac is gonna push me and see how well I do on that. Like, I'm sure I'll get frustrated with that level. Although, maybe not. I don't know. We'll just see. Oh, by the way, Ryan, I don't think I mentioned this in Mob anywhere, but, like, my initial plan was beating this and then going for Kappa after, but, like, I'm kind of considering going straight into Zodiac, depending on how this goes. Because I'm kind of feeling the urge to play it now. So I should probably utilize that, capitalize on it. Fair enough. Oh, I paused too late. That was still 56, right? Or 55, right? I didn't actually get to see it, but I'm pretty sure it's 55. Good attempt. Exactly. Yeah, right up momentum. More than last year. It's kind of funny because I think last year was already really good for me. Like, I look at last year as, like, in many ways I think I succeeded in my goals. I think the big fall off was the fact that my PC, like, started fucking me over with lag in the middle of, like, June. Which, like, truly killed on my momentum in the moment. Like, up until then, though, I think I did incredible with, like, beating third hardest and whatever, and levels that were just hard for me to bridge the gap between Calcor and Koa. Like, last year was a great setup for me to start, like, beating, like, harder levels this year. Like, this is the year where I think I can push my skill. Like, last year was, like, filling in the gaps. This year is, like, actually, like, just going up, straight up. Like, we're going above thinking space now. Didn't commit. Yeah, I see what you mean. That's kind of how I felt about, like, not literally, but, like, sort of felt with Koareta, whereas, like, Koareta was more my skill level, like, it was around Koareta, I felt. Because, like, Thinking Space was a jump, and Calcor was, like, I mean, it's very close to Thinking Space, and it's cool that I was able to beat it, but, like, realistically, it was almost like a jump to Calcor, if that makes sense. Because I just did not have levels close to that. And considering it's so drastically different from Thinking Space, like, it truly was like the experience you would have on a hardest, for sure. Like a hardest as a jump. Because Thinking Space just did not help with Calcor. Just such fundamentally different levels. I'm really happy that I have, like, a good top 5 to go on, like, fall back on now, though. Also, I don't know when I'll beat this level, obviously. We'll see when it happens, but if I beat this before the 20th, which would be cool, and I think it's reasonable if I keep playing it actively and don't get unlucky or weird experience, like, I would have beaten, or like I would have pushed Koareta to be, like, go from my 3rd hardest to my 10th hardest within a year. Because I started playing the game again on January 20th last year. That's when I picked up Bloodlust. So that's a neat little thing if I can somehow make that happen. Yeah, this year is going to be good for us. I think it'd be cool to see you, like, bridge the gap with Tartarus a little. And perhaps even a new hardest if you're, like, planning to do that. I don't know if you are, but... like, bridging the gap between Thinking Space and Tartarus is, like... would be kind of cool to see that. Meanwhile, I'm trying to work my way up to Tartarus. Like, I think it'd be really cool if I can... Like, what I want is to get to a point where I beat Tartarus and it's not that far out of, like, my general skill range. Like, I don't want to have what I had with Thinking Space, where it's like, my hardest doesn't represent my skill even remotely. I want to get to a point where Tartarus, like, when I beat it, like, it somewhat represents my skill. Like, I didn't get there on sheer luck or just insane effort on one level. Like, I think it'd be really cool if I can get to that point. Ooh, Okay, bro. My hands are kind of cold. Not much I can do about that, I think, but... The Pokemon Go guy, I guess. I do play Pokemon Go sometimes. Yeah, I get you. I think that's just like how it goes when you do like something that's just so much harder than your previous hardest. Like, it will always just kind of feel like you didn't really deserve it. I really think it's like when you beat something than your previous hardest is where like you start feeling it. You beat AQ? Nice. GG. Good stuff. But yeah, I think like once you beat something harder than your like second hardest in that case, like, is when you start feeling like, oh, I deserve to be here. Dude. Dude, come on. I don't think that's ego, that's just realism, I would say. I think generally speaking, your hardest is gonna represent your skill to some degree. Like, yeah, there's a difference between someone who beats Tartarus and has like 4 levels that are like within 20 spots of it, that they beat before it or after it or whatever, it doesn't really matter. And someone who beats Tartarus with their hardest being Thinking Space, like, sure, but like, you beat Tartarus, right? Like, at the end of the day, you completed the level, so you had the skill to do it. I think that's like, at the very least, always fair to say. I think it's more of a thing, like, at least what I'm talking about is more like the skill to do it, like, in quotations, quick, you know? Like, the skill to be able to do something around it again without struggling, like, a tremendous amount. That is where I want to be when I beat Tartarus. So, like, after Tartarus, I play something around it and I'm not stuck for, like, 2 months, you know? Oh, that's fun. Love me some dead internet. Oh, you never die there, by the way. That's normal people stuff, but okay. Yeah, that's an amount of deaths. Ugh, God damn. Glad you got it over with, though. You know what it is with a death list like that? It shows that you worked for it. Like, you didn't just get lucky and beat it. Like, you got far very, very often. Build a lot of consistency. It's good stuff. Yeah, I get you, Ryan. I think that's, like, kind of normal to do for people like us who aren't, like, supernaturally gifted, you know? Like, we have to work so hard for every level we beat that, like, I think it makes sense to, like, put levels on the pedestal. Like, to some degree, like, you kind of have to as well. Like, I feel like if you go into anything that's, like, within your top 5 and, like, you expect it to go down smooth, like, you're just setting yourself up for a terrible time. Like, most levels in, like, top 5 for both of us are gonna take, like, a good while. It's just a struggle. Bro. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, I feel that way, too. Like, I look at levels right now that would be, like, a 5th hardest. Like, especially after beating this, like, something like Lucid Nightmares would be, like, the 6th hardest after this. And, like, Rust as well would be, like, a 6th hardest, you know? Those are the kind of levels where I look at it and I'm like, I know I can do them, and I know I won't struggle, like, tremendously. Like, I know I can probably confidently do them within a month, unless my experience is absolutely horrible. But, like, that's also the most I'm willing to expect. Like, under a month, if not horrible. That's still a long time to be spending on, like, a 6th hardest, you know? Okay, bro. I mean, you can even look at my Kappa experience. The Kappa experience is a good example, and Atomic Cannon as well. Like, Kappa, like, I think I spent a total of about 35 days on it so far, without beating it. And that level's the 6th hardest. Like, it's harder than Bloodlust, but, like, easier than Omega Interface, at least according to the list. I don't know what I think of it. I feel like I kind of don't really have a good opinion on that level anymore, so I don't care. But yeah. And Atomic Cannon also, like, that level took me 24 days. I mean, it is the opposite of a skill set in all fairness. Like, everything about the level is, like, not natural for me. What level is this? I recommend the title. Times 2. That's the easy part of the wave. A little unfortunate, but good run. Atomic Cannon Cognition Reverse. Yeah, damn, that's crazy. I definitely don't feel that way at all. not even remotely. I think Atomic Cannon, like... I don't know. I feel like my luck on Atomic Cannon was worse than on Cognition. And it's also, like, even less my skill set. Because Cognition is super strongly, like, muscle memory. Well, I feel like Atomic Cannon was that, like, weird, awkward middle ground where, like, a lot of it was muscle memory, but also fast-paced timings. Like, it was more of a just do things really fast and rely a little bit on muscle memory, but get it, like, working. Like, you still have to fucking put effort in. Like, mental effort to do everything. It was just so hard for me. It's, like, complete opposite of what I'm good at, usually. Like, I'm good at either timings or muscle memory, but combining the two is, like, where, like, my brain goes, like, completely, like, dumb. I can't do it. Especially with how fast-paced it is. But even regardless, it still took me, like, a week less than Cognition, despite worse luck. Overall worse experience, I would say. Well, just, why not die by a pixel if we can do that, right? Like, sure, I guess. I see. I don't know, I got super consistent with the pre-drop. Like, I ended up, like, dying at 21 and 20, or else I would just do it. Like, I was just basically getting to the drop, like, over and over, so I didn't really have that issue, necessarily. Give it a stern look, nice. Are you now average on GD or above average? I feel like anyone who's beaten, like, a somewhat more difficult demon is pretty good at GD and above average. I think a lot of people make the mistake of assuming that, like, every GD player ever beats Extremes. It's like, there's only a handful of people who beat Extremes to begin with. I think half the people who have played this game probably haven't even beaten a demon. So they're already above average if you do that. Now, if you, like, want to be, like, inquire about, like, what are your average compared to, like, active players, it's a different story, but, like, even then, like, with an Extreme, you're, like, above average for sure. Very reasonable death. Wait, I kept my composure pretty good throughout that. Like, I was nervous, but, like, I was very in control. That was nice. Very good attempt. 8-7, you know? Should I kill myself? Yeah? Okay. Goodbye, guys. That's very nice. Dude, it's kind of funny. At the start of the stream, I was talking about, like, I would like to get, like, a new best this week. That'd be cool, but here we are. It's, like, I don't know, I felt very locked in. Like, it didn't feel that different from when I'm in a run. Like, in terms of control. Like, I felt more nervous, but I felt like I had the same level of control. And I think it shows in where I died. Like, this is just a very normal death to have. That was very nice. Let's go. I'm glad I kept it pushing a little bit more, because I definitely felt like I had something in me today. Dude, I thought I died somewhere in the 70s. Let me change my title on YouTube as well. Save. Damn, I'm a little shaky, by the way. I can actually feel it in my hand. Dude, that was nice. I'm happy as fuck with that, bro. Such a I'm glad I had a reasonable death, by the way. Like, that felt like very, very reasonable. It was 76. I'm glad I passed the boy next time I got there, though. Because I was confident that I would, so it's very nice I did. I thought I died, though. I'll show you where I thought I died. So, this ship coming up... I did, like, one really big click here. And then, like, one click or whatever there. I don't remember how I did it, but I didn't feel very confident about it. But once I got here, like, I was locked in. And the second I passed this, I was super locked in. Second copy. Oh yeah, you're not familiar with Prostate Tickler? W progress for sure. Anyway, I'm never getting back there. This is a little harder than it looks because it goes up very slightly. And then it goes down very slightly. It's kind of fucked up. My best on this is 6-7, by the way. It also is on the servers if anyone wants to play it for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why you would, but... The old grief wave, yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Jesus Christ, bro. I don't know how I do that stuff, by the way, like... I just walk in and do it somehow. It hurts my arm, though. That's why I can't, like... That's why I didn't actually verify it and just uploaded it. I was like, fuck it, y'all can play it, have fun. It's not hard to just... That's the thing, it's not just spam. Like, you have to kind of control it a little bit. Not much, but little. Search Raxi. Dude, I'm so glad I got 87, by the way. That's so exciting. Like, it feels really nice because, like, the last few days, I think I really worked towards this. It feels so deserved, you know? Like, it feels like I was bound to get a new best anytime soon, and, like, there it is. Yeah, I got 87. Super reasonable death. And also, actually, it's really nice because I died at the ending of that wave, which usually I don't die at too much. Like, I locked in on the hard part of the wave, the part that I usually, like, choke. So, like, in that sense, it feels really good because I didn't have, like, a death that felt, like, stupid or anything. Like, I really locked in on it. Like, I'm so happy with it. B will be your next hardest, hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel really good about today. I don't think I'm gonna play more, though. Like, I feel like I'm already at the end of my session for Frost Spirit now. Like, I got really good attempts today. Like, I'm super happy. Let's see what runs I got. 87, 74, 65. Those three are really good. 2 attempts to the wave. No, 3 attempts to the wave. Like, my consistency today, actually really good. In particular at 47, so... When I got to 47, I have had only 1 death to the, like, in quotations, hard part of it. So that's really nice, because it shows that I'm able to lock it in a lot better. At least today. Anyway, 5, 7 attempts at 47, that's really solid. 9, 11. Oops, 9, 11. And one of these 40s was to depart as well. So like 12 attempts at 40. That's significantly better than the last few days. What's up, Dunners? That's a decent progress for Bloodbath, yeah. Yeah, no, today's been good. Good session. Very happy with how today went. Anyway, a little bit of random wave to, you know, end it off on. It's always a nice, nice little thing to do at the end of the stream. Yeah, nah, Ryan, I don't really do either. It's like, I'll lock in within like 20 attempts, and then after that, like, my arm starts hurting and I cannot play it anymore. Like, I actually have to be careful not to play it too much if I want to be alive. I love choking at easy stuff. Let me turn on best run for this. Can I beat Dash in one try? I absolutely can, but I don't know if I want to play it. Top 5 is going to look like at the end of the year. Yeah, I'm kind of curious too. Do I indulge the request and play Dash, by the way? I'm kind of thinking about it. Maybe I should. I don't know if I actually can one-attempt it. I said I can, but I haven't played that level since it released. It's not a level I replay very often. I don't know if I can do this part. Yeah, I can.
Geometry Dash.
Dude, am I actually getting nervous on fucking Dash right now? Bruh. I've calmed down, I've calmed down. I came to the realization that this level isn't that hard for me, so I shouldn't be nervous. Yeah, okay. So I can beat it in one attempt. Impressive, Ryan. Anyway, back to this. That was kind of fun, actually. I haven't played Dash in so long. Like, I think I beat it like when it released, and I don't think I ever really played it after. Not seriously, at least. Maybe like one attempt randomly, but... That's just honestly overrated, bro. I don't think it's that bad. Okay, bro. I don't think I can play that. I also don't want to. I don't like that level very much. It's very, like annoying to my eyes. I also just don't know how to play that level. Like, I beat it real quick, but it's an easy demon, so I don't remember how to play a level like that. I don't know, man. It's just a, random standard webcam. It's, not very good, so... It does the trick. I've tampered with the settings a decent bit, and that's pretty much the best outcome I can give you. I mean, it's literally just a random webcam from, $30. It's not, an actual camera or anything, so... It's not something I would want to invest in, necessarily. I've considered using my old webcam again for, my face, because it's, a lot, smaller and, more zoomed in, so you just get an actual face cam. And then using this one for, hand cam, because I used to do that, but, I don't know, I didn't really like it because, the old, webcam would constantly disconnect, so I would have to reconnect it in OBS over and over. And I don't know why that was. It might have just been an OBS issue, but... I don't think the webcam was working fine on Discord and stuff, so... I could look into fixing that at some point, but... I don't know. Maybe in the future. For now, who cares? Yo, Melon GD, how's it going, man? Good, awesome. Let's go. I love choking, good attempts. I wonder how many deaths I have in the 40s on this. Okay, the 50s, I have 5 attempts at the 50s, damn. Okay, let's start with 40. That's already 16, that's 21, that's 26, that's 28, that would be 32, that would be 35, 37, 38. Damn. 38 deaths in the 40s, man. It shows I can get there. You just have to lock it in. Alright, see you, Ryan. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Another 40 events. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop. Anyway, it was a very good session. I'm super happy with today. Definitely, I think I can safely say that today is my actual best session so far. Because I had everything. The performance in copy was great, the performance from Zero was great. Both in terms of good runs and in terms of consistency, which I'm happy. I'm very happy. Let's make sure this is muted. I think it is. I have like 9 viewers. We're gonna raid. I'm gonna raid Shubby, because why wouldn't I? I always raid Shubby after live. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be live again tomorrow, probably around the same time. I might play another session later because I feel really good about today, so I might play another session off stream later and see how it goes, but yeah. Thank you, Aeon. Yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone.